again, basketball fans, and welcome to championship game of the 69th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament on the campus of Wayne City High School in Wayne City, Illinois. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. And tonight's championship game, Ron, pits two teams from the Midland Trail Conference as the Weber Township Trojans will be taking on the Cisne Running Lions.
Yeah, they have not met yet this year, though, right?
They have not met this year, nope.
Yeah, these two teams, I know Cisne, I believe, won third place here last year, and Weber Township was defeated in the fifth place contest by Crab Orchard, who just finished in fourth place right before this game. So they're used to these trophy games at the Wayne City Tournament, but tonight they're both playing for the big prize.
Playing for the big trophy. We got a great crowd here tonight, too. We had a real good third place game right before this. The game was actually much closer than the final score indicated, as Grayville defeated Crab Orchard for third place 89-73. And, you know, that Crab Orchard team's not too bad this year. That's a lot better team than they've had in many, many years, and they're going to beat some people this year.
Yeah, they will.
Well, Weber Township, you see them warming up on the far end of the gym. They are coming into tonight's action with a record of 7-1, and their only loss was to a very good Waltonville team who was 9-0.
There we go, yeah.
That's the only loss that Weber has, and they've got a couple of good wins along the way, some landmark wins, including a win over the Hamilton County Foxes, who came to their place 6-0, but the Trojans knocked them off.
Right. Yeah, that was a close game, wasn't it?
So that they jumped out on them real early and just beat them down the floor, and that's one thing that they will do here under new coach Jackson Helm, is they will get it and go, and they'll throw the long pass and beat you down the floor, get behind the defense, and shoot layups, and they did that quite a bit against the Foxes that night.
Yeah, I think Weber's the favorite going into this game, but should be a good one. But
you can't ever discount the Cisne Running Lions. Coach Kevin Bowen's been at it for a long time. His team comes in with a record of 6-4. They are used to being undersized. They've been undersized the last couple of years, and they're going to be undersized again tonight. But they're a group that always likes to hustle and distribute the ball, and they too will run when the opportunity is given. I mean, they will get it and go as well when they have the opportunity, but also they got some guys who can shoot the three. And so, you can't discount the Cisne Running Lions here. They've been here before.
They're called the Running Lions, and that's what they'll do, and they'll be aggressive on defense, and they're really scrappy, and if their shots are falling, they're going to be tough to beat.
You see both coaches and the captains of each team meeting with the officials before tonight's game. Let's talk about how both teams got here. Weber Township got here by beating Sandoval in their first-round game here at the Conrad Allen Tournament. They won that 70-40. Then they beat North Clay in the second round of pool play. A tight game, actually. It was 53-45 as Weber got past North Clay. And then they beat that Grayville team in the semifinals by a score of 69-62. Cisne Running Lions, on the other hand, got here by edging Lytton Stockton, Indiana by just 3 points in their first game of pool play. That game was 67-64, a real tight one for the Running Lions.
Wow.
They beat Edwards County 61-47, and then they beat Crab Orchard in the semifinals to get here by a score of 73-58. So that puts us here in this championship game tonight.
Yeah, I know they played up one game. I saw them play about a quarter of basketball at the Mount Vernon shootout. They came over and played the Salem Wildcats that night.
They did. Salem got the best of them, but again, you're talking about a 2A school, sometimes 3A school, in Salem. Much bigger enrollment and more athletes to choose from. And, yeah, they were just too much for Cisne on that occasion at the Mount Vernon shootout. But still, it was a good experience for Cisne to be able to play somebody like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so they were very willing to do that. How long has it been since both of these teams have won the championship at the Conrad Allen Tournament? We will talk about that when we come back right after these messages on AreaSports.net.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide D-Shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. D-Shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a D-Shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Welcome back here to the 69th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. 69 years, Ron. That's a long time.
That is a very long time.
This is, again, one of the longest-running premier
Conrad Allen.
Yeah, small school tournaments in this part of Illinois, that's for sure. They've got 12 teams in the tournament this year. They would love to get it back to 16 teams. So if some of you smaller schools, you want athletic directors and Class 1A coaches out there may be watching this game. If you're interested in finding a tournament to get into around the holiday season, this one always occurs here just right before Christmas. They're looking for a couple more teams to add. So get a hold of Jake here, the athletic director at Wayne City, and discuss getting involved in this tournament because it's a wonderful facility here. You got 2 gymnasiums. You got a great hospitality room, good staff. They take care of you well here, so it's a good tournament to be involved in, certainly. All right, so we're looking at Weber warm up on the far end there of the gym. How long do you think it's been since Weber has won this tournament?
I don't know the answer to that because I played in this tournament way back in the mid-'70s, and they would have been called Blueford High School at that time, and I'm not sure they were even in this tournament.
Well, you don't quite have to go back that far. They won it in 2017. So it's been around 6 years since Weber has won this tournament, so they would love nothing more than to raise that trophy tonight.
You know what? You say 2017, I'm pretty sure about this. Then their coach, Jackson Helm, I believe, played on that team.
I think you're exactly right.
Yeah.
I think he did, and he probably is using that as a motivational tool tonight, too.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
I'm sure he'd like to add that to his resume, won it as a player. And
won it as a coach.
Here we are 6 years later, only 6 years later, and could win it as a coach tonight.
Now, how about that? How about the Cisne Running Lions? How long has it been since they've won it? You got to go back farther than that.
I have no idea.
They've played in the championship game a few times since then, but they haven't won it since 2012.
Okay.
So it's been 2012 since Cisne's won it, 2017 since Weber. So we're going to have a new champion tonight, that's for sure, because the North Clay Cardinals were the champions last year as they beat Wayne City in the championship game. So either Weber or Cisne will break through and raise the championship trophy tonight. Should be a good one. Both teams are getting called back to their respective benches, and then we'll have the starting lineups here and bring all the play-by-play action your way. Again, in the third place game right before this, it was Grayville over Crab Orchard by a score of 89-73. And if you check our website at AreaSports.net, you'll see scores of not only earlier games today here from the Conrad Island Tournament, but also some scores around the area today in some regular season games. Here's one for you. Benton all over Carmi today, 54-22.
Yeah, that game was played this afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And Waltonville got another win today to improve to 9-0 on the season as they beat Red Hills 72-46.
And I know as we speak, Mount Vernon's playing Pinckneyville at a shootout in Carbondale.
They are, and currently the Rams lead it after one quarter, 26-16, and we'll try to keep track of that score for you if we can and pass that along as we go. Glad you're with us here live on AreaSports.net, also on our YouTube channel this evening as well. Great crowd here on hand from both Cisne and the Blueford area. Cisne will be wearing the traveling orange jerseys tonight, trimmed in the blue. Look a little bit like the Fighting Illini out there.
Yeah.
Again, they come in with a record of 6-4.
It's always tough when they're wearing orange. I know as an official, Randy, we usually just give up and call that red because it's just kind of hard to say orange 100 times a night.
Gavin Harrell, one of the starters. He wears number 1. Also starting is Cade Atwood. He wears 0, and Cade is actually one of 2 Atwoods that'll be in the starting lineup. Cooper Bowen wears number 23. He's a starter for the Cisne Running Lions. Also starting is Caden Baker. He wears number 2. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Cisne Running Lions, the other Atwood, number 11, that's Andon Atwood. And Andon is 6'1", Baker is 6'1", Bowen is 5'10", Harrell's 5'7", and Cade Atwood is 5'11". So that's the sizes there for the Cisne Running Lions. As we see the Running Lion cheerleaders, they got second place in the cheerleading competition here at the Conrad Island Tournament, so congratulations to them. Like Steve Baker, one of the officials on the game tonight. You know the other 2?
Steve Baker, yeah, Steve's from Fairfield. Bill McLean will be tossing it up. I believe Bill is from Mount Carmel. And Luke Smith. Luke is from the Fairfield, Wayne County area, not exactly sure.
All right, let's meet the Weber Trojans now. And first-year coach Jackson Helm wearing their white home uniforms tonight. Number 30. Is Dylan French. He likes to get out on that break. French is a 5'11 senior. Number 24 is Nikos Ohm. He's a 6-foot senior. Came to Weber this year through the transfer portal.
Yeah, he's a portal player.
And he's developed into quite a player for them. He's a tremendous addition.
Where did he transfer in from?
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon, okay.
23 is Damian Fleener. He's a 6-foot senior. Number 15 for the Trojans is Carter Bain, a 5'8 sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5 is the leading scorer for the Trojans, number 31, Nathaniel Marlowe, a 6'2 sophomore. So again, a size advantage for Weber as they go 5'8", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'2" in their starting lineup. Yeah, Weber lost one player to the transfer portal who went to Dietrich.
and got one back.
And then they got one back. Well, Cisne lost one to Dietrich.
Lost one.
And then Weber lost one to Woodlawn, and then got one from Mount Vernon. So the Jefferson County transfer portal has been alive and well, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure has been.
Yeah, we had that same situation in the Woodlawn junior high game the other day that we did. You know, we had a portal player from Field playing for the Woodlawn Warriors.
Other action tonight, Fairfield leads Newton at the half, 23-14. That's a non-conference game being played over at the Mule Barn tonight. All righty, we are set to go here as it's going to be Caden Baker jumping at center circle against Nikos Ohm to get this one underway. Championship of the 69th annual Conrad Island Tournament. Ball's in the air. Tip is controlled by the Trojans. Branded across is Marlowe. He'll go over to French. French over to Ohm in the corner. Back to Nathaniel Marlowe. Marlowe to Carter Bain. Back to the top to Marlowe. Now to French. It's my 4th time of seeing Weber play this year, and they get better every time I see them play.
Second time I've seen him play.
The next time Weber plays Waltonville, I'm telling you, that's going to be one heck of a basketball game. The only loss for Weber this year was to Waltonville. Shot up and in by Dylan French, and Weber is on the board.
Nice patience by Weber that time.
Again, these two teams are in the same conference in Midland Trail, so they'll play in a regular season game, and then, of course, could easily meet in the Midland Trail Conference tournament, too. Here's a stop and pop off the dribble by Andon Atwood, and he ties the game. You can't give him that much shooting room because he will drain it.
Yeah.
Here's a double team against French. He gets out of it. Comes out to Marlowe. Marlowe will drive, put up a little runner. No. Holm fights for it. Ball's loose. Grabbed in the corner by Fleener. Out of Marlowe. We'll get our scoreboard up there, our Carter Turf and Tractor scoreboard, and the follow on the shot by Fleener, and a foul is called. And Fleener's going to go to the line. First foul of the game, and that is called on
Cade Atwood.
Cade Atwood. So Damian Fleener swishes the first one. And another one for the Trojans is good. Four to two.
We'll have to check on when that rematch is with Waltonville. Unless somebody knows, they can let us
Here's
know.
Cooper Bowen down the line, and he gets fouled. Cooper Bowen is Coach Kevin Bowen's son, and he'll go to the free throw line. Hey, if you're watching us tonight, send us a message through our Facebook page, AreaSports.net. On our Facebook page, just use that messenger there. And on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net, send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. We always like to hear from our viewers. 6:13 to play here, opening quarter of this championship game. Short on the second one by Bowen. There's Marlowe with the rebound, and there's the breakaway I warned you about. Out in Dylan French, and we have seen them do that time and time again to teams this year. They like to get it and go on the outlet.
Got some colorful tennis shoes out there for the Trojans tonight.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's French with the colorful tennis shoes. Bucket cuts it to 1, 6-5. Who was
Cade Atwood?
Atwood on that one. French gets it down in the corner. Try a little give and go, but wasn't there. Fleener now to Marlowe. Marlowe finds some driving room, shoots off the dribble. Left it a little bit short. Rebound grabbed out of there by Cisne. Cooper Bowen with it. He'll hand off on the right wing to Baker. Baker to Bowen. His shot is short. Nico's home with the rebound. Marlowe brings it up. Marlowe can't shoot, leaves it behind him to French. He'll find a driving lane, takes it in. There's a charging foul. Cooper Bowen takes the charge against Dylan French, and that's his first. It'll be Cisne ball. Here's an open look, right side by Atwood. No, rebound home. Again, you got two Atwoods out there. Andon's number 11 and Cade is number 0. Here's Nico Sohm taking it inside the paint. His shot's no good, but he follows it. Short. A third time is good.
Yeah,
Stay
I don't know if they're brothers or cousins or what.
Well, there are two of them that are brothers, and then there's a cousin in there, too. There's actually 3 Atwoods.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them.
3 Atwoods on the roster, yeah.
I see that now.
Uh-huh.
There's been a lot of Atwoods play basketball at Cisne High School.
Yeah. Gavin Harrell to Cade Atwood. He'll come back to Harrell in the corner, and he buries it. 3-point bomb there by Gavin Harrell, and we're tied at 8 apiece. Back in the front court comes Weber. Get it to Bain, now to French, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to send French to the line. That foul is going to go against Andon Atwood, I believe. That'll be his first. 2 team fouls apiece so far.
Yeah. Dillon early aggressive, taking that ball to the hole.
His free throw is good. After 3 quarters down at Carbondale, the Mount Vernon Rams lead Pinckneyville 51-42. 9-point Ram lead. Been a long, long time since those 2 teams have played each other.
Yeah, that used to be a huge rivalry in Illinois basketball.
Yeah, back in the Max Hooper days,
yes.
They played a lot. But not so much anymore with Pinckneyville being 2A and Mount Vernon being 3A. They just don't ever play. Here's Gavin Harrell with a drive. Nice dish underneath.
Nice block.
It was. The play both ways was good.
Yeah.
The pass to Baker was great, but then the block out of bounds was good.
Blocked by Ohm.
Nikos Ohm got up quick for that one. Bowen gets it into Harrell. 3:39 left here in the opening quarter. Harrell dishes it to Cooper. Cooper might have stepped out of bounds. I think he did.
Yeah.
Yep. Stepped on that end line. It's a turnover back to Weber. Token pressure shown here by Cisne. They'll trap when they can, and here comes the trap. And it's a steal. It worked. Created a turnover. Ahead it comes to Andon Atwood. He'll take it inside, misses the shot. Baker battles for the rebound. And coming away with it's Dylan French. He'll throw it to Marlowe. Marlowe has yet to get going here in this one. But he will. He works on his man right now. Comes back out to Fleener. Now to Ohm. Back inside Fleener, off the glass and good. Damian Fleener.
They're getting it done so far without Nathaniel scoring.
Right. Puts Weber up by 4. Well, so many teams, are going to key on Marlowe. And
yeah.
If you get these other guys that can score, then that makes Weber that much more dangerous. Foul's going to be on the Trojans.
It really does. They keep adding pieces because, boy, he's the main piece, but they keep adding to it. They're going to be tough.
Nikos Ohm on the foul, his first. That's a 3rd team foul on Weber. Here's Cooper Bowen with it. That's knocked away from behind, stolen by Ohm. He's going to throw it ahead to Nathaniel Marlowe, and he'll lay it up and in. Good teamwork there by the Trojans. They're going up by 6.
Yeah, Cisne needs to score this time down.
Inside they go to Atwood. Now to Harrell. Harrell has it taken away from him. Now he gets it back. And going to be a foul. Caden Dagg is in the game for Cisne, number 21. That foul was on.
I thought it was on Carter Bain, but yeah, there
yes,
they put it up there.
Second foul on Bain. So that brings Kylan Moser in the game for Weber, number 21. Here's Harrell feeding it inside to Dagg, and he scores.
A good pass.
Cuts it back to a 4-point game. Again, Cisne looking for the trap. Get it across to French. French out to Nikos Ohm. Minute 38 left here in the opening quarter. 69th year for this Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. And that's carrying the basketball.
Yeah. Rested that ball on his hip for just a split second.
Yep, that's all it takes. They let you do that in the NBA, but not in high school basketball. Running Lions bring it back in the front court. Cade Atwood over to Andon Atwood. He'll put one up from the baseline. No. Rebound, Marlowe. He'll bring it out on the dribble himself. Marlowe all the way down the lane.
Nice
feeds it down there to Moser for the deuce. Good look there to Moser. Well, that's the other part of Marlowe's game is he's not just a good shooter and scorer. He's a good distributor when he needs to be. And that was a good pass that time. Give him the assist. Here's a double team in the lane. And Kate Atwood gets fouled.
Is Moser, is he a portal player as well? Or?
I'm not sure.
I know we're joking about that, but these are just kids that have transferred in.
Yeah, truly, I don't know. Moser is a sophomore, so he might have been there last year as a freshman. I really don't know. 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
He's just a sophomore?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, what is he, about 6'2"?
Well, he's listed in the program as 6'1".
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm like you. He looks a little bit taller than that, doesn't he?
He's got a body type, too. Looks like he may grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agree. Was in. Second one is no good by Atwood. And then on the rebound, we got a foul. That's going against Cisne. So it'll be a Weber ball out of bounds. Length of the floor. Here's Nico Sohm with it. Again, Cisne looking for that trap, and here it comes. And they throw it in the backcourt. Marlowe goes back to get it. Here's Ohm driving baseline. He'll stop and pop. No. And on the rebound, we're going to have Damian Fleener on the back with a push. So that will walk us to the other end for a couple free throws. Again, with a new foul rule this year. 5 team fouls, and you put the other team in the bonus. But the bonus is no longer 1-1. It's always 2 shots.
And in Atwood, he's a good free throw shooter. I just jinxed him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He missed it. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Buried the second one. 4-point game. Marlowe, head to Ohm. There comes the trap again. They get it over to French. Back to Ohm. Oh, and they throw it away. Stolen by Harrell. 13 seconds left. Cisne can get a good shot off here. Here's Bowen with it. 7 seconds left. Bowen will penetrate. Leave it for Atwood. 2 seconds left.
Going to go to the line, though.
Yep, he's going to go to the line. He was fouled just before the horn. Kate Atwood will go to the line here as we close out this first quarter of play. And that foul is going to go against Moser. That's his second.
Yep.
So he's come off the bench and already got 2 fouls. His free throw is good by Atwood. Missed the second one. So at the end of first quarter of play, it's Weber Trojans 16 and Cisne Running Lions 13. We'll come back with second quarter action from this championship game in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to Wayne City High School, the championship game of the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. You see the score here on our Carter Turf and Tractor scoreboard. Weber leads at 16-13. Ron Standard, your thoughts on that first quarter of play?
Well, it seemed kind of like a feeling out process for these two teams. You know, they're in the same conference, but they've not played each other yet this year, so they know exactly what to expect from each other. And Weber's team's been perfect from the free throw line, 4 out of 4. Dylan French has got half of their points with 8 out of the 16, and close first quarter.
All right, as we start second quarter action, Cisne will have the ball first. They trail it by 3 as Cooper Bowen will bring it into play. They go to Atwood. Shot up and in. Off the dribble. Atwood cuts it back to 1. Here's French working against that press again. They get it across to Ohm. Ohm to Marlowe. Back to Ohm. Ohm is open top of the key, but he walked with it.
Not gonna count.
Yep, took 2 steps before
Boy, he drained it too.
Yeah. That's something else you can do in the NBA, but you
Absolutely,
can't do it.
yeah. You can step into it, but not here. But that stings a little bit when that ball goes in, doesn't it? On that call.
Yeah, it does. It's like, oh no, what did I do here? Here's Cooper Bowen in the high post. Comes to Dag. Over to Atwood. That's Cade Atwood. He gives it to Harrell. He'll put one up. Buries it. That's 2 from that side for Harrell. Did they give him a 2 or a 3 on that? I guess they gave him a 3, didn't they?
3. I put down 3, yeah.
Yep, that's what they gave him. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was all the way behind the line or not. It was close, I knew.
He's got a quick release. Cisne's got the lead.
18-16. A 5-0 start to the second quarter for Cisne. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe, and he gets the bucket. Ties it up. That Marlowe's first bucket?
Second.
Second.
Yeah. It's a nice-looking shot.
6:35 to go here in the first half.
He's got the height. He can shoot up over a lot of opponents.
Dag in the high post. Throws it away. Pass was intended for Atwood. Turnover, give it back to Weber. Marlowe gets it to Ohm. Back to Marlowe, across to French. French to Fleener. Long 3 is in and out, no good by Marlowe.
That was a long 3.
Here comes Bowen with it.
Way out there.
Bowen all the way down, missed the shot. Dag tipped it. Gets it back out to Atwood. He's double teamed, and a traveling violation on Andon Atwood. Turnover back to Weber. 5:59 left here in the half. Ohm to French as they work on that press. Back to Ohm. They get it across the line to Marlowe. Marlowe in the lane, picks up his dribble, gives it to French, and that's going to be a charging foul.
Yeah, that's his second charging foul.
Dylan French a little out of control that time. He's going to take a seat. Checking back in to replace him will be
Carter Bain.
Carter Bain, yeah. We're tied at 18. Cisne with the basketball. Atwood has it. Puts up a shot. Drains it. It's another 3-ball. Well, Cisne is staying in this game by virtue of their 3-point shooting.
Yeah, they're shooting the ball well.
And they shoot it. They lead it by 3 now. Here's Ohm down the lane, and Nikos Ohm kisses it off the glass. Back to a 1-point game. Here's Atwood going baseline against Ohm. He got him up in the air on the ball fake and drew the foul.
Yeah.
And that's going to send Andon Atwood to the line with the foul against Ohm, and that'll be his second foul.
Yeah, Andon Atwood, he's good at that. He can make a living at the free throw line, too.
You're going to have to stop saying that, aren't you? You're jinxing the guy.
You know, it was this tournament last year when he made like about 14 out of 14.
I think it was, yeah. He did make a lot of them last year. He's 1 for 2, and Cisne has a 2-point lead. Carter Bain getting trapped, gets rid of it to Ohm. Now and down to Fleener. Inside to Marlowe, the turnaround.
They got it.
Just dribbles in. Just hung on the rim for a minute there and dribbled in. We're tied at 22. Well, so far this championship game is living up to the hype. In the corner, it's Atwood. His shot's no good. There's Ohm with the rebound to Marlowe. Marlowe to Nico Sohm. Goes inside the paint, missed it. Fouled his shot, but Cisne has the inside rebounding position. They come away with it.
Yeah, they're holding their own so far on the board.
Cooper Bowen all the way down. Too strong. Fleener with the rebound for Weber. And now Marlowe will bring it up and gets it over to Ohm. They'll go to Bain again. Bain to Moser. Now to Fleener. Over to Ohm, and now to Marlowe. Over in the corner goes to Fleener. Fleener will drive baseline. He finds an opening. Might have been able to shoot it, but he passed it up. Now Ohm has it. He makes contact, and that's going to be a blocking foul. Don't think he was in the act of shooting, though. I think it's going to be out of bounds. Yeah. Be out of bounds to the Trojans as that foul was called on Cooper Bowen. That's his first. Carter Bain will trigger it in. He better hurry. It's almost a 5-second count, and it's almost stolen, too. But now Weber has it. Fleener to Marlowe. Marlowe, 15-footer. Nope. Bowen with the rebound.
Bowen's got a lot of rebounds down there.
Yeah, he does.
5'9" guard.
Here's Atwood in the lane.
Nice.
And he goes up strong. Now, Cisne's really attacking the rim.
8-point quarter for Atwood.
Here's Moser, and he is trapped, and timeout is called by Coach Jackson Helm. Timeout on the court with 2:48 left here in the first half of play. We got us a great championship game going on here.
Yep.
It's Weber trailing Cisne 24-22, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
This broadcast is made possible by Wiggins Law Office in McLeansboro. They specialize in areas of law such as divorce, family law, mediation, as well as parenting time and parenting responsibility. If you're seeking to establish parenting time or parenting responsibility, otherwise known as custody, you need the guidance and experience of the Wiggins Law Firm. Custody cases are often difficult, complex, and hard to navigate alone. They can help guide you through the complicated legal process. Contact Wiggins Law, LLC in McLeansboro. They're on Jackson Street, and their number is 643-4488.
Back live at Wayne City as Weber has the basketball after the timeout. Nathaniel Marlowe with it out front. Comes out here to Fleener. Fleener will drive, gets around Harrell and puts it in.
Move.
He just kind of sidestepped Harrell and was able to kiss it off the glass and tie it up at 24. 2:21 left in the half. Almost stolen away there, almost. His dad got it back. Now Cooper Bowen has it. Bowen goes to Atwood. Atwood looking for a driving lane, and that's going to be a collision, and they're going to call that a blocking foul. That was a close one, could have went either way. But it goes against Weber, and it's going to send Andon Atwood to the line.
That's 3 fouls, I believe, on Carter Bain.
Yes, it is. 3 fouls on Bain. Neither bench is really deep here on these two teams. And we see that a lot in 1A basketball.
Yeah, you do.
First free throw is missed. Second one's good. Cisne's got the lead. 25-24. Nico Sohm to Fleener. Back to Ohm. Here comes the trap again. They stay away from it. They get it inside to Marlowe. They're posting him up now. Marlowe works on his man. The baby hook is good.
Yeah.
And that might be where they need to put him in this offense.
Him and Ohm have switched places. Ohm bringing the ball down the floor now, and Nathaniel posting up.
Well, Nathaniel's got such good footwork down there, you know. That's probably a good place to stick him.
Yeah, he's a mismatch for anybody guarding him and anywhere on the floor.
Right. Here's a drive, and shot is good by Cade Atwood. I don't know how he sneaked in there, but he did. And he got it over the rim, and Cisne regains the lead, 27-26. And on the trap, that's almost a steal, but it's knocked out of bounds by Cisne, and Weber will retain possession. Minute 15 left here in the half. Seesaw battle. Here's Dylan French for the Trojans. Oh, threw it behind Olm, but he was able to save it before he lost it out of bounds. Close play. Now gets it to Marlowe. Marlowe gets it to Moser, and we're going to have a foul. And I think that might be on Bowen.
Yeah.
It's going to be out of bounds to the Trojans. That's 2 team fouls on Cisne. And they try to bounce it off a defender. It doesn't work, though. Cisne reacts to it. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be Cisne ball. We saw Dylan French do that against the Foxes.
That's a smart play.
Yeah, took it out of bounds and bounced it off a Fox player and was able to score on it. They tried it there against Cisne, but it didn't work. Cisne's got the basketball. 43 seconds left. Lions by 1. They would love to go to the locker room in the lead here at halftime. A little psychological advantage. Most people would tell you that Weber was the favorite coming in here tonight. I would agree. But Cisne's not listening to it. They're not having it.
Not yet.
They're here to play. They're here to win. They're looking for their first championship at the Conrad Island since 2012. Cade Atwood in the lane, goes up for a little scoop shot, missed it. Boy, it was right there, but he couldn't get it down. Here's Nikos Ohm. He's going to heave one, and it hits the backboard, but that's it. And then we are at halftime. Both teams go to the locker room here at intermission. Our score: Cisne Running Lions 27, the Weber Township Trojans 26. We will come back and take a look at the first half stats, talk more about this game, check some other scores, talk about some other things coming up, all right here on AreaSports.net.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson and Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson and Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson and Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School for the championship game of the 69th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. You see our halftime score on our Conrad Turf and Tractor scoreboard. Cisne leads Weber 27-26. What's your thoughts on that first half of play, Ron Standard?
I think it was a well-played first half by both teams, and this is what you want in a championship game. They're separated by 1 point. Cisne won that second quarter 14-10 to give them a 1-point lead after being down by 3 after 1. Cisne made 6 out of 12 free throws as a team, and Weber was 4 for 4 from the line. And Cisne was whistled for 5 fouls in that first half, Weber Township for 10. And individual scoring-wise for Cisne Lions, they're led by Andon Atwood with 12. Gavin Harold has 6 on 2 3-pointers. Cade Atwood has 6. Cooper Brown has a free throw for 1, and Caden Dagg has a field goal for 2. That's a total of 27. For the Weber Township Trojans, they're led in scoring by Nathaniel Marlowe with 8 points. Damian Fleener had 6. Nichols Olm had 4. Dylan French had 6. And Highland Mosier had a field goal for 2 for a total of 26.
How about the foul situation for both teams, Ron?
Carter Bain for Weber Township has got 3 fouls. And Dylan French has 2. Nichols Olm has 2. Kylan Mosier has 2. So, yeah, a little bit of foul trouble there for Weber. Cooper Bowen has 2 fouls for Cisne, and no one other than him has more than 1 foul. So,
all right,
they're in pretty good shape there.
Weber led it after the first quarter, 16-13, but Cisne leads it here at half by 1, 27-26. Got an updated score for you from that shootout at Carbondale. Mount Vernon defeats Pinckneyville. Final score, Rams win it over Pinckneyville 66-61.
Wow, that's a good ball game.
Yeah, good ball game.
Good
Mount Vernon led it at every quarter stop, I believe. And
I thought Mount Vernon would win that game, but, yeah, give Pinckneyville credit for hanging in there.
Yeah, they did. They sure did. Again, you can check other scores on our website, AreaSports.net, and we will update the scoreboard all throughout the evening and have lots of finals for you, not just in boys and girls high school basketball, but also boys and girls junior high basketball as well. You can find those all the time on our website every day at AreaSports.net.
Yeah, we saw a good, we actually brought to you a good girls junior high basketball game this morning out of Woodlawn.
We sure did. Woodlawn and New Horizon, girls junior high matchup. One team came in 21-3, the other team came in 20-2.
Yeah.
And that game lived up to the hype. It was a 2-point ball game, 42-40.
Yep.
As Woodlawn came from 7 points down?
7 points down in the fourth quarter.
To win it by 2, 42-40. So now one of those teams is Class S and one's Class M, so they won't meet in postseason, but pretty good chance that one or both of them may make it down to Rend Lake College to state tournament play. I had scores sent to me from the Bethel Christmas Kickoff Round Robin Tournament. That's a boys round robin tournament that includes Irvington North Womack, Selmaville, Bethel McClellan, Lovejoy, Germantown, and Cairo. And in first round action today in that round robin, it was Irvington North Womack over Germantown 57-24. Cairo beat Selmaville 54-44. Bethel over INW 56-18. Selmaville beat Lovejoy 56-29. Bethel over Cairo in a tight one, 69-67. And it was Germantown over Lovejoy 49-35. So that action's going on the next, well, let's see. I think they're playing on Monday, too. So if you want to see some boys grade school action there at that round robin at Bethel McClellan round robin, that action will continue at 5 o'clock on Monday night with 3 more games, I believe. So you can definitely check those out. There's been trophy games played here all day long, and then right before this, the third place game was a good one between Grayville and Crab Orchard. Grayville won that one 89-73. Wayne City, I think, won the 7th place game over Lovejoy, and the 5th place game was won by Linton Stockton, Indiana over North Clay for 5th place here at the Conrad Island Tournament. You and I are going to be venturing south to bring people action from the Cesar-Valier Holiday Tournament as well as the Pinckneyville Holiday Tournament. Those tournaments are kind of staggered this year, Ron. They start a day apart, and so that first day, the day right after Christmas, we'll be down at Cesar to bring everybody first round action from that Cesar Holiday Tournament, which has been trimmed down to 8 teams this year.
8 quality teams.
8 quality teams. It's very competitive, and 5 of those 8 teams have a winning record.
Yeah.
And so those will be some great games, great tournament. And so if you can't make it down to Cesar, you can log in and join us here on AreaSports.net for action from the Cesar-Valier Holiday Tournament. And then the next day, the Pinckneyville Tournament will start. And we'll be down there to bring you some action from Pinckneyville. And then we'll be kind of bouncing back and forth those next couple of days between Cesar and Pinckneyville, bringing you what we consider to be the best matchups of each tournament and the way it can meet our schedule. And you pointed out the fact they're, 20 minutes apart?
20 minutes apart. I mean,
so we can make that trip pretty quick.
Yeah, and not only 20 minutes apart. What's nice about that, Randy, if you're leaving Pinckneyville High School and headed to Cesar, the first thing you come to is Cesar High School.
Yep.
If you're leaving Cesar High School and headed to Pinckneyville, the first thing you come to is Pinckneyville.
So you don't even really have to go inside either town.
No.
You're right on the edge of each town. You're exactly right.
It's an 18-mile stretch right there, straight as an arrow. You know, you got to cross over 51, but about 20 minutes apart.
Yeah. So, that's all going to start that first day after Christmas. The Cesar tournament starts, and we look forward to covering that. Interesting game last night is the number 1 seeded team in the Cesar tournament, who is Goreville, beat the number 1 seeded team in the El Dorado tournament, who is Carterville, last night. So that's quite interesting. So that just kind of shows you the quality of the competition that's going to be at Cesar this year. Goreville, the 1 seed. You also have
and Carterville, are they 2A or 3A this year?
Well, they're back to 2A this year.
Okay.
Yeah. You also have, of course, undefeated Waltonville, Altamont, and Redbud in that tournament at Cesar, and DuQuoin is also in that tournament. So that's definitely a quality tournament. All right, we're ready for third quarter action here as the teams change ends, of course, and first to have the basketball are the Trojans of Weber to start the second half. They trail it by 1 as the shot is up and no good there by Marlowe. Here comes Bowen for Cisne. He is double teamed, tries to dish it inside to Baker. It's taken away, and Trojans have it. Dylan French with it. He gets it down to Nico Sohm, and they score. Good feed down to Ohm. Weber scores the first bucket of the second half.
There's some quickness out there on that Weber team.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan French is a blur when he's down the floor with that basketball.
Oh, yeah, he is. And they got a little bit of size out there, too, so they're certainly dangerous. Shots missed, but Gavin Harrell, the smallest guy on the floor, got the rebound. And now Atwood has it. His shot from the baseline won't go, and there's Ohm with it. Out to Marlowe. Marlowe drives down the lane, and he's going to be fouled way out front. So he started to make his move to the basket. So to be out of bounds to Weber. Again, Weber's not won this tournament since 2017. Cisne's not won it since 2012. Marlowe gives it to French. Now to Carter Bain. Back to Marlowe. Stays away from a double team. He'll come back out again to Fleener. French again. Splits defenders, and there's Cooper Bowen jumping in the passing lane to steal it. Bowen ahead to Atwood. Back to Andon Atwood. Again, you got Kate Atwood and Andon Atwood both out there for Cisne.
And a Ryan Atwood on the bench.
Right. Here's Bowen with it right now. He'll go to Harrell. He'll put up a 3 ball, missed it. He hit 2 of them in the first half, but was a little short on that one.
That's his spot.
Marlowe in the front court for Weber. To Fleener. Fleener's cut off on the baseline. Good defense by Cisne. Here's Marlowe from the right wing. No. Ohm with a weak side rebound. Takes it back up strong and scores.
Nice.
Nikos Ohm with the rebound and the stick back. Weber up by 3 as they start off the second half with a 4-0 run. Atwood gets it to Cade Atwood. Andon and Cade playing catch out there. Here's Andon with the shot. He buries it. The 3 ball ties the game at 30.
He's got 15. We've had a lot of ties in this game.
Yes, we have. Here's
nice
a little
pass.
give and go. Shot is missed in there by Bain. Scramble for the rebound, and it's going to be Cisne ball. T-Town with a win today over Columbia, 49-36. That's 2 good teams going at it in 2A basketball.
Yeah, that's a good win.
That was at a shootout in Greenville, I think it was. So it's a neutral floor, and T-Town wins it over Columbia, 49-36.
T-Town coming to Mount Vernon Wednesday night.
They are. They're going to play the Rams Wednesday night.
Boom.
Another 3 ball.
18 for Atwood.
4:41 left here in the third quarter. Cisne back up by 3. You can't leave him that much room.
No.
If you do, he's going to pull that trigger.
He's on a little personal 6-0 run.
And now that he's feeling it, he's going to keep on shooting it.
Took his team from 3 down to 3 up in a hurry.
Here's Nathaniel Marlowe. He'll try his luck behind the arc. Nope. He's chased down the corner by Fleener.
Nice pass.
Inside to Ohm, he scores. Good feed to Ohm, and he kicks it off the window, and it's back to a 1-point game.
Ohm has all 6 points so far in the second half for Weber.
Wow. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here's Harrell with it again.
Atwood has all 6 points for Cisne.
Yeah. Bowen with it now. Goes over to Atwood. Here's another one over Ohm. Nope. And Marlowe with the rebound. Stolen. Bowen with it. He's going to take it up and
nice
score.
Move.
Took it up against Fleener and scored. Bowen with the bucket puts Cisne up by 3. Here comes another double team by the Lions. Somehow French comes away with it. Goes inside, misses the shot. Cisne with the rebound. And then it's knocked out of bounds by Marlowe. It'll be Lions ball. Spirited contest here in this championship game. Exactly what you want for the big trophy.
Yes.
Timeout on the court. 3:18 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll be back with more from Wayne City in just a moment.
Alton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizzas such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Alton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Alton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
Got another final score in here. Fairfield Mules defeated Newton tonight at the Mule Barn, 60-51. That's a big win for Fairfield, particularly after they laid an egg last night against Casey Westfield.
Yeah, they're turning out to be an up and down team.
They are. I mean, they got just blown out last night by Casey Westfield, and then they bounced back and beat a very good Newton team tonight, 60-51. So that's definitely a quality win.
Yeah.
For the Fairfield Mules.
So right now, I mean, I guess you could call Fairfield Mules unpredictable.
Yeah, extremely unpredictable. Yeah. All right, back to live action, and it'll be Cisne basketball. Weber's going to drop back, pick him up half court.
It's what you get a lot of times with a young basketball team. You know, you don't know which team's going to show up from one night to the next.
Atwood will give it to Cooper. He thinks about a shot. Comes back out to Annan Atwood. He's had the hot hand. It goes over to Cade Atwood. Cade to Cooper. Cooper back to Cade. He'll put up a three. No. And it's rebounded by Nikos Ohm. Ahead to French. Weber likes to get it down quickly. Now to Marlowe. Marlowe on the turnaround. Short. 3 orange jerseys there to rebound it. Cisne back the other way. Cade Atwood.
That's a tough shot. They've done a pretty good job so far keeping Nathaniel bottled up in this game. He's got 8 points, but he could go off at any time.
Yeah, he's had to work for it.
Yeah.
He's distributed the ball on a couple of nice passes. Bowen for 3, and that's no good. And all of a sudden, Cisne's starting to settle for the 3, and the ball's not going in the hole. Let's see what Weber does. Here's Ohm taking it down the lane. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Cisne. That's going to go against Annan Atwood. That'll be his second. And that's also the second team foul on Cisne here in the third quarter. Here's the inbound to Ohm. He'll leave it to Nathaniel, his 17-footer. No. Won't go, and it's rebounded by Bowen. Gets it ahead to Atwood. Look out. Nope, missed it that time. Rebound by Baker. And he's fouled by Carter Bain, yes. And coming up off the bench right away is Kylan Moser, who's going to come in to replace Bain. And Moser comes in the game with 2 fouls.
Yeah, he does.
Cisne up by 3. They led it by 1 at the half. Uh-oh. That pass is thrown way back here. Arrow goes back and gets it. Cade Atwood, guarded by Moser out there. Comes over to Annan Atwood. His shot no good. There's a rebound by French, and here comes Weber trying to push it. French pushes it down. No, missed it. Got his own rebound, then lost it out of bounds. Ooh, they said it was kicked out by Cisne. Weber will keep it.
Been a while since either team scored a bucket here.
Yeah, we've been sitting on this score for a minute. There's that
play
again. French makes it successful that time as he bounces it off the Cisne defender. That's why you can't turn your back on him when he's taking that ball out.
I like that play.
Yeah, he did that successfully against the Foxes, which we caught on film, and he did it there. And got a foul to boot.
I mean, it's there for the taking. Why not go for it?
Yeah, when you turn your back on him, you're risking it. It's the old playground play, you know, but it's effective.
Yeah.
He missed the free throw. He had a chance to tie the game, but couldn't connect. Cisne back in the front court with Cade Atwood. Now to Annan Atwood. We're winding it down to about a minute to go here in this third quarter of the championship game. Got some people standing at the far end. It's a pretty full house in here.
Yep.
Here's Harrell with the top of the key. It's too strong off the back iron and goes out of bounds, and it's going to be off the Trojans as Moser stepped on the end line.
Got a foul.
And actually got called for a foul in the process, yeah. So that's, number 3 on Moser?
I think they called that on
Actually
Caden
called
Baker.
it on, yeah, actually called that the other way, didn't they?
Yeah.
Called it on Caden Baker. That was a tough break. Because now Weber will have the ball after the foul on Baker.
Yeah, not only is the ball going off for you, giving it to the other team, but you're taking the ball off the face. That's a tough one.
He took the ball off the face and still got called for a foul. Right. Weber with a chance to take the lead here as shot is missed, but then stuck back in on the second effort by Nikos Ohm.
He's got 8 points in this quarter alone.
Ohm is a workhorse in there. He's a big addition to this Weber ball club this year.
Just like that, they've got the lead.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cisne a chance to regain it. They led it by 1 at the half, but now trail by 1. Cooper Bowen tries to drive, shoots off the dribble. It won't go. French with the rebound. 2 seconds left. He's going to heave it. Oh! And he misses it. And the horn sounds to end the third quarter. After 3 quarters of this championship game, we got a good one. Weber leads Cisne 36-35. We'll come back with an exciting fourth quarter right here on AreaSports.net.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at Wayne City High School, what do you think there, Ron Stannard, after 3 quarters of play?
Well, like you said, Randy, it's been a worthy championship contest. There's not been much spread by either team since we started. We're headed into this fourth quarter, and Weber has a 1-point lead.
We got an answer to our question about whether or not Moser came to Weber through the transfer portal. The answer is no. He was there last year.
All right.
That message coming in from former coach Brad Beatty, who's watching the action tonight.
All right. Well, he's a good-looking player this year.
Yeah. So he was a freshman with them last year, but he is getting some varsity action this year as a sophomore. As ball goes out of bounds, and it's
Brad could confirm for me that when they won at 17, that was probably Jackson Helm's senior year.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Atwood gets it into Annan Atwood. Now to Bowen. Now here's Cade taking it inside, puts it up on the rim, but it won't go through.
I mean, this Weber team was a couple possessions away from the super sectional last year.
Yeah, but yet they got 6th place in this tournament last year, but then, almost made it to the super sectional.
Super sectional, yeah.
They really got hot late last year and played some great basketball. Shot by French is no good. And on the rebound, we got a jump ball called. Possession arrow is going to favor the Trojans. Yeah, probably from the Conrad Island tournament on, Weber started playing really good basketball last year, and that's
what you want.
You saw him get better and better.
That's when you want to be playing your best basketball.
Here's a little give inside to French, and he's fouled before the shot.
Well, if it was a tennis shoe contest, Weber wins hands down tonight.
They got the colors going on out there, don't they? Mm-hmm. French will get it into Ulm. And you'll see they didn't turn their back on him that time.
Yeah, I figured out they can't get away with that.
Knocked out by Cisne.
The only thing you got to look for is make sure that guy is far enough off the end line with his back turned to you that you can bounce it off of him and still step in bounds and get it.
Still have room to step in bounds. Here's a nice give down to Moser. He gathers himself and scores. The young sophomore puts Weber up by 3, 38-35. Let's see what Cisne can do now. Oh, that's taken away.
Yeah, he had a hand on that one as well.
He goes home, takes it,
everybody.
Gets the steal and gets the deuce. And all of a sudden, Weber has gone up by 5. Biggest lead of the game for the Trojans, and it comes with 6:22 left in the ball game. We'll take another time to be back with more from Wayne City in just a moment.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Well, we've got us a great championship game here of the 69th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, 5 points seems like a huge lead.
It is in this game.
Yeah.
It is. Let's reset it for you. Weber led by 3 after the first quarter, 16-13, but Cisne came back to take a 1-point lead to the locker room at intermission, 27-26. Then Weber flipped it over to a 1-point Weber lead after the third quarter, 36-35, and now they have started off this fourth quarter on a 4-0 spurt to increase their lead to 5. 40-35, which is where we're at right now.
Yeah, you know, Nico Solm is their leading scorer tonight so far. He's got 14 points.
And, you know, Nico Solm has raised his game dramatically since we saw him play at the Christopher Thanksgiving tournament against Waltonville. Wouldn't you agree?
I would.
Yeah, he's a lot different player now than he was then.
They do have more weapons than they had the first week of the season.
Yeah. Comes off somebody's foot, and Nathaniel Marlowe's got it for Weber. Gets it down to Moser. He puts it up, no, stays with it, tries it again, no, and this time it's grabbed out of there by Atwood. Atwood throws it ahead to Andon Atwood. And traveling violation. Turnover back to the Trojans.
That's a big turnover.
Got a message from someone who was at that Fairfield-Newton game. I told you the Mules beat Newton 60-51, which is really a quality win for the Mules. They said the big kid from Newton dunked on them twice, but yet the Mules prevailed by 9 points tonight. So that is definitely a quality win. I've seen Newton play this year, and they're not bad.
Was that at the Mule Barn?
That was at the Mule Barn, yeah. Here's Moser trying to dump it down underneath. It's taken away, stolen by Caden Dagg, who's back in there for Cisne. Comes over to Harrell. Harrell is cut off on the baseline. He'll bring it back out to Andon Atwood. Back to Harrell, thinks about a 3 now, takes it to the rack, and gets fouled by Nico Solm.
That'll be 3 on Ohm.
Harrell's got a quick first step.
Yeah, he does.
When he ball fakes you, he can blow around you like that. Gavin Harrell at the line. These are big free throws. Well, they're all big at this point. And he buries the first one. And that stops the 4-0 spurt by Weber. Baker back in for Cisne, replacing Dagg.
I'm wondering, back in the mid-'70s, I played against Cisne, and
Speedy Harrell.
Speedy Harrell.
Harrell.
That might be his grandson.
I would say that is relation to Speedy, yep. Say it's his grandson. Top of the key, Atwood, no. Rebound, Harlow. And Gavin's pretty speedy himself. Here's Marlowe, or I should say Dylan French, taking it down and kissing it off the glass. 6-point lead for Weber. Yeah, I played at Flora, so I remember Speedy Harrell at Cisne.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
right. Yeah, you would. He was a good player.
That's a foul away from the basketball, I believe. It's going to be a push on Bowen, I believe. No, not Bowen. I'm sorry. It's a push on Fleener. Fleener called for the foul, his second. Here's pass inside, a fall away 3. Foul. Cade Atwood buried the 3 and got fouled in the process. He'll go to the line for what could be a rare 4-point play.
Yeah. Chance for a 4-point play.
Comes with 4:37 left in the game, and it rolls off. Almost went down. Nico Solm with the rebound. Here comes Weber. They throw it ahead as Moser gets back behind the defense and scores.
Yeah,
and
they
again,
got beat that time.
Weber will do that to you. I've seen him do it to many teams this year. Harrell for 3, short. Marlowe with the rebound for Weber. Across the timeline to Ulm. Boy, French was open on that cut. They just didn't get it to him. 4:03 left.
Weber does not have to be in any hurry to score here.
No, not with a 5-point lead.
He threw it away.
And that's a turnover.
Foul.
And then a foul.
3 on Dylan French. Boy. Yeah.
And that's 4 team fouls on Weber, so one more, and Cisne will be
shooting
in the bonus the rest of the way. There's just one team foul on Cisne. All right, Kate Atwood gives it to Cooper Bowen. 3:47 to go. Cisne needs points. They're down 5.
Yeah, they need a bucket here.
And in Atwood gets this man up in the air and draws the foul against Nico's Home.
4 fouls on Ohm.
And this is going to become interesting with Ohm getting in foul trouble.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer tonight.
Atwood at the line, a chance to score with the clock stopped. Officials having a conversation out there.
Oh, they're saying it's on 21, maybe. No, I don't know.
Oh, Ohm was the one that got up in the air, I believe, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They left it up there as 4 fouls. I heard him
Moser with 4 fouls.
say something about 21, but
well, they've got it up there as Moser with a 4th foul instead of Ohm.
Oh,
so the foul was on Moser. They changed it.
Okay.
All right, here's a double team against French. They get rid of it to Moser. It's a 3-point game after those 2 free throws are made. 3:17 left. Another double team into French. French down underneath to Fleener. Can't shoot. They'll bring it back out, reset it. Out to Marlowe. To Moser, back to Marlowe. Cisne's done a pretty good job on him tonight.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, almost a steal. French goes up against 2 defenders, had it blocked, but the foul's going to be called. Dylan French with that spin move along the baseline drew the foul. And he'll go to the line. Stops the clock with 2:44 left. Big free throws here. And he buried the first one. Weber trying to improve their record to 8-1 and win this tournament for the first time since 2017. Next free throw is also good. 5-point Trojan lead. Lions with the basketball. They need points. Bowen with it. He'll drive. Gets it inside, kisses it off the glass. Kind of leaned in and got it. And timeout, Kevin Bowen. It'll be Weber ball when we come back. 2:29 left on the clock. Don't go away. We got an exciting finish here to this championship game. We'll be right back.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Stay tuned. Immediately after the game, we will not only have the trophy presentation to the first and second place teams, but there'll also be the introduction of the all-tournament team, and we will stay with that as well to be able to follow that for you so you can see who makes the all-tournament team. 46-43 our score, 2:29 left here in this championship game. Nobody has left the building. Great crowd here tonight. A lot of noise. Wonderful atmosphere. Again, if you are an athletic director or a coach of a 1A team and you're looking for a tournament to get into, I would recommend you talk to Jake here at the Wayne City High School about getting in this tournament. They've got 12 teams in the tournament. They would love to get it back to 16 like it used to be years ago. You could be one of those teams if you'd like to be. All right, Weber with it. Nikos Ohm. Over to Fleener. Trojans run a little weave action. Oh, almost a steal as Ohm gets it. Now we're under 2 minutes to play. Back to French. French will drive, gives it to Moser. Moser gets trapped in the corner and then gets fouled. Coach Helm goes down and helps him up. All right. Nikos Ohm will trigger it in for Weber.
They'll be shooting on the next foul.
Yeah, that is 4 team fouls. You're right. Inbound comes into Moser. Now to French. French will drive down the lane, dump
Nice
it down
pass.
underneath. Good pass as he fed it down to Fleener for the deuce. Weber back up 5.
It's a big bucket right there.
Cooper Bowen for 3, and it won't go, and we got a foul on the rebound. And that's going to go on Baker, Caden Baker. And that's going to send Weber to the line. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. And again, we remind you the bonus is no longer a 1-and-1. It's always 2 shots under the new rule. Minute 30 left.
Nathaniel has not scored in the second half. So how improved is this Weber team?
Yeah, exactly. Misses that one off the back arm. Yeah, I'm telling you, the next time that Weber and Waltonville get together, you better get there early, because that's going to be a heck of a basketball game.
Yeah, we'll be there if possible.
Minute 24 left. Cisne needs points, down 6. Annan Atwood, he can shoot it, and he buries another one. Cuts it to 4, and Kevin Bowen calls timeout after that bucket, stopping the clock with 1:15 left. It's still a 2-possession game.
22 for Atwood.
It'll be Weber ball when we come back in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back to live action here at Wayne City. Weber gets the ball in against pressure defense by Cisne. They're chasing.
Nice pass.
Pass down to French, and he scores. They threaded the needle that time and broke the press and got the layup they wanted. Back up by 6. Cisne needs a bucket. Harrell has it. Precious time is dwindling away. We're down to 51 seconds left. Cisne needs points. Here's Cade Atwood. He loses it.
Yep.
Marlowe's got it for
Didn't
the
get
Trojans.
a shot off.
Marlowe trying to play keep away right now from Cisne. Still playing keep away, and now Cade Atwood's going to be called for the foul, and Marlowe's going to go to the line. Much to the excitement of the Weber crowd on the far side.
4 fouls on Cade Atwood.
Clock stopped with 36 seconds left. Marlowe at the line trying to add to this 6-point Weber lead. And he does. That makes it a 3-possession game, and now it becomes much, much more difficult for Cisne with 36 seconds left.
Yeah, they're going to have to get the ball in the hands of Annan Atwood. He's going to have to nail a 3.
Shot is missed. Rebound Caden Baker. Here comes Cisne.
He's got the ball. There's the shot.
He ball fakes. He puts it up. It's short. Rebound by Moser for Weber. Gets it to Ohm, and there's another foul, and they're going to send Ohm to the line and take their chances with him.
That's going to be it for Cade Atwood.
Cade Atwood on the personal, and he will exit the game, and checking in to replace him will be number 5, Hagen Howard. As Cade Atwood fouls out with 25 seconds to play. Nikos Ohm at the line for Weber. Got it. Weber is listed as one of the teams to watch on our Class 1A Teams to Watch page on our website, AreaSports.net. We have teams around Southern Illinois that we've highlighted that you need to keep your eye on in 1A, 2A, and 3A, and Weber's one of the teams we've got listed. And this is the reason why, what you're seeing tonight.
Yeah.
Harrell with the shot, no. Rebound, Weber. Here's Nico Sohm laying it up and in as they run the floor well. And the final score is definitely not going to be indicative of how close this basketball game was.
No.
That's the ball game. Cisne dribbles it out as they know they've lost it, as the Trojans have captured the championship of this Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, Weber was
good played game.
6 out of 8 from the free throw line in that fourth quarter.
The Trojans win the tournament for the first time since 2017. We'll have the trophy presentation here in just a second. I'll tell you what, you got to love that gold basketball trophy that they have here at Conrad Allen Tournament. That's one of the nicest.
That is cool.
Nicest tournament trophies you will see in Southern Illinois. It really is very nice. Hugs all around for the Weber Trojans. They know they've made history. They love it for their coach, Jackson Helm, in his very first year. He gets a hug from his dad, Travis.
We would now like to award the second place trophy to the Cisne Running Lions.
Cisne Running Lions come up to get their second place trophy.
The championship trophy of the 69th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament.
And now to the Weber Trojans, the championship of the 69th Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Great effort by the Trojans. They were down by 1 at halftime.
We would now like to recognize our 12 members.
Now we're going to have 12 members of the tournament team that are going to be recognized.
Say your name, please. Come accept your trophy and stand at the half line for a picture, please. From North Clay, Cody Zimdars.
Cody Zimdars from North Clay on the all-tournament team.
From Crab Orchard, Cameron Clark.
Cameron Clark from Crab Orchard.
From Edwards County, Anwan Rhodes.
Anwan Rhodes from Edwards County.
From Grayville, Zach Levens.
Zach Levens from Grayville. Grayville got third place in the tournament this year. They are much, much improved.
From Lovejoy, Jamal Brown.
Jamal Brown from Lovejoy.
From Cisne, Cade Atwood.
Cade Atwood from Cisne.
From Linton Stockton, Paul Oliver.
Paul Oliver from Linton Stockton, Indiana. First year for that team to be in the tournament.
From Grayville, Tyze Rowland.
Tyze Rowland from Grayville.
From Weber, Dylan French.
Dylan French from the Weber Trojans.
From Cisne, Andon Atwood.
Andon Atwood from the Cisne Lions.
From Weber, Nikos Ohm.
Nikos Ohm from the Weber Trojans.
And also from Weber, Nathaniel Marlowe.
Nathaniel Marlowe from the Weber Trojans. That is your all-tournament team here for the 69th annual Conrad Allen Tournament. Not all of them are still here.
Congratulations to all the players and all the teams. To everyone, have happy holidays and safe
Good tournament this year. They've done a great job here at Wayne City, as they do each year. And what a great championship game we had. Ron, the game was much closer than the final score indicates. No question about it.
Absolutely, Randy. I mean, the final margin was 11 points, but that was like a 2 to 4 point ball game.
Yeah, and it was a 1 point game after 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got for us scoring-wise?
Well, let's look at Cisne Lions first. They were led in scoring by Andon Atwood with 22 points. Cade Atwood had 9. Gavin Harrell had 7. Cooper Bowen had 5. And Caden Dagg had 2 for a total of 45. The running Lions made 9 out of 17 from the free throw line, and they were whistled for 15 fouls tonight. For your champion Weber Township Trojans, they were led in scoring by Nikos Ohm with 18, followed by Dylan French with 14, joined in double figures by Nathaniel Marlowe with 10. Damian Fleener had 8, and Kylan Mosier had 6 for a total of 56. Trojans were whistled for 16 fouls on the night, and they made 10 out of 13 free throws, and they are a well-deserving champion.
The Trojans improved to 8-1 on the season. Cisne drops to 6-5, and again, the only loss for the Trojans was that semifinal game early in the year down at Christopher Thanksgiving tournament, but that was back in November, and that seems like a long time ago now,
Yeah, that was a 12-point ball game. We did that ball game, and those two, Weber and Waltonville, are going to, of course, they're only going to play probably one more time as far as regular season goes.
Well, and then they'll probably meet in the Midland Trail Conference tournament.
I forgot about the conference tournament.
And then may very well meet in postseason as well.
Yeah.
Although I've already checked, and they do have them going to separate directions, different regionals. So they wouldn't meet in the same regional, but they still could meet in postseason, certainly.
Yeah, but that's good. So it'd be at the sectional level or even further down the line.
But I think you'll agree with me that this is a lot different Weber team than what we saw get third place down at Christopher. So
and then another one of our teams to watch. You mentioned this earlier. Also, a Class 1A basketball team is in Goreville. Black Cats.
Yep.
Beating Carterville, and their only loss, I believe, is to the Benton Rangers.
Right.
And
Benton's a team to watch in 2A.
Yeah.
As is Bree Central in 2A. Bree Central's still the best team I've seen so far this year, but I have not yet seen Benton in person. I've seen them on film, but I haven't seen them in person. But as far as the best team I've seen in person, Bree Central's still the best team I've seen as far as 2A goes. As 1A, I mean, that Cesar tournament's going to be great with Waltonville in there and Redbud and Goreville. And Altamont. I mean, that's 4 really good 1A teams that are going to be there. And then you mix in DuQuoin, a 2A team, in that tournament. That's going to be outstanding. And we'll be bringing people action from that tournament beginning that first day after Christmas. So you can join us here on AreaSports.net for that. And then, of course, we'll have action from the Pinckneyville tournament, too, which also is going to be loaded because you got Benton and Olney and Pinckneyville and several other great teams in that one. Murfreesboro. I mean, that tournament is loaded. You got 8 teams with winning records out of the 16 in that tournament, plus 3 others that are sitting at 500. So, what more can you ask for? It's going to be some great basketball.
Yeah,
it really is. Well, this has been fun. And, again, we thank Wayne City High School for all their hospitality. Great job on the hospitality room again. And they run a good tournament here. They really do.
Yeah, this is a nice facility. It's only a few years old, and it's really nice.
Yeah, so great tournament and a good win here for the Weber Trojans. They win this tournament for the first time since 2017. A final score of 56-45.